Everyone loves horror mods in Melon Sandbox. That's why I've compiled a list of the best free horror mods for you to play. Hello everyone, my name is Sangro, and today I'm going to show you some interesting and scary free mods. Before watching, I'd like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. Let's start with the most recognizable character in today's video. Withered Freddy from the game Five Nights at Freddy's. The model turned out to be quite high quality. You can immediately see the detailed head, damaged body, and distinctive gloomy appearance, which perfectly conveys the atmosphere of the original game. The size is really impressive. Compared to the usual Melon Sandbox characters, it looks like a real giant animatronic. Wow, he looks really scary on this map. Now comes the fun part, the strength test. I decided to do a little test and shoot at it. Let's take a different gun, something more interesting. But as it turns out, ordinary bullets don't seem to do much damage to it. It's like we're facing a real metal monster. And if we imagine that such an animatronic would actually appear at night in an abandoned pizzeria, we definitely wouldn't want to meet it. Let's see what happens if we detonate a small bomb and a stick bomb. I think it would be perfect. Wow, he just caught fire, but he didn't get torn apart, so now his appearance is going to burn. But his skeleton will remain intact. And just look, the blast wave knocked him back and he's just flying back and doing somersaults. In general, the mod looks very atmospheric and is perfect for horror scenes, various experiments, or creating your own stories based on Five Nights at Freddy's. So far, this mod is confidently taking the first place in terms of appearance among today's selection. The next mod is different from the previous one. It's not a character anymore, but a full-fledged map called Destroy City. At first glance, the map looks quite simple, but that's exactly what makes it so atmospheric. It evokes the feeling of an abandoned city after a major disaster or apocalypse. When you look at these destroyed buildings and empty streets, you immediately get ideas for various plots and role-playing scenes. For example, you can set up a survival scenario after the end of the world, a monster invasion, a zombie apocalypse, or even a plot based on the Fallout universe. Personally, I like the map for its mood. It looks empty and a little bit disturbing at the same time. But to be honest, it could use a few more details. For example, you could add destroyed cars, overturned buses, more building debris, or some traces of a past disaster. It would also be interesting to add abandoned shops, subway tunnels, or secret underground shelters for exploration. You could also add smoke, fire, or fog effects to make the atmosphere even more intense. This would make the map more immersive. Despite its simplicity, the map is great for creating your own stories and experimenting, especially if you enjoy post-apocalyptic scenarios. Well, if you make it night, the map looks really creepy. Now let's move on to the strangest and most frightening creature in today's selection. In front of us is the Whistle Occurrence Flowers monster. Just by looking at it, you can tell that it is not a friendly creature. Its large size, long limbs, and eerie silhouette make it truly creepy. Guys, he's really big and clumsy, and that makes him scary. Let's compare it with regular Melon and see the difference between them. Wow, it's so big. Oh, look how Melon flies away at the slightest touch. Melon was also able to knock him down, but it took all his strength. Now let's take a look at it in the ocean. Wow, in good light, I can see every detail of it, and I'll tell you, this monster is quite well drawn and detailed, and I really like it. In general, I found these mods today and showed them to you in the video. Please write your opinion about these mods in the comments. Please subscribe to my channel so that I can continue to develop and improve the quality of my content. Thanks for watching, bye bye.